What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with Motor City Lions talk. And reviewing Detroit Lions defeating the Chicago Bears at Soldier Field 27-24 yesterday. And early on the Bears jumped on the Lions early. The defense just seems to be on his heels. And it seems to be a little bit in flux the last 2 weeks against Cleveland and a Chicago Bear team. Since Nada left, it's been tough, especially without Ziggy Ansah there yesterday, who ain't really been healthy all season. Have been tough on the defense. Already a defense that's weak at the second corner position, that's weak at outside linebacker, and a lot of rookie mistakes yesterday with Zettel not keeping contained and just petty stuff. Jared Davis seems not to be the same guy that he was early on in the season, since, Odell Beckham, he blindsided him and gave him a concussion. So a lot of things is not working for the defense right now, man. And, that's a big issue when the Bears got him on their heels. And it's going to have to get fixed by Thursday or fixed soon. But early on, the Bears defense, was solid. The Lions just came out, lackluster. But Stafford eventually found his groove and started hitting guys. And I must say this, Kenny Galladay changes the dynamic of this offense. What he brings to the table, when he learns to run the route tree, he's going to be able to line up in the slot, out right, out left, everywhere. He's going to be able to do everything. He just got to continue to work on his route running. And he's an amazing talent. And he's definitely the X factor for the Detroit Lions. Eric Decker's back, as well. But the Bears came out and ran the ball, and pretty much teams been running on it since Nada been gone. So they going to have to address some defensive needs in the offseason this year as far as, do they want to bring Ansah back, defensive tackle, outside linebacker, and the second cornerback position. Tease Tabor got a good pressure yesterday, so he's starting to get in the game. They started to, get some trust in him. As far as Slay at his number one and Quadre Diggs and, the two safeties and, I think eventually Davis will grow into something. I think we fine there. But up front, I think it's going to have to be somewhat of a revamp in the front four and much of the front seven, the two outside linebacker positions. But they'll figure it out at some point, hopefully. But Stafford was on point, in that middle, them second and I think most of the third. He's pinpoint accurate. Marvin Jones has arrived this season. He's definitely the opposite of what he was last year. What I mean, he started off fast last year and tapered off. He started off slow this year, and now he's starting to hit his stride. And Stafford hit him for a deep touchdown, definitely in stride. He caught it. Abdullah got a touchdown. Ebron made some critical catches yesterday. He ended up, not catching the out route that could have really got us in field goal range. And I just don't understand. Stafford just continues to trust this guy in crunch time, and it just seems not to work out. I know one time he had Ebron in the flat, but he chose to throw it deep, and I'm like, oh, maybe he's finally starting to learn that don't trust Ebron in critical downs. But Ebron caught the ball well yesterday, and they just not gonna be able to run the ball. I mean, TJ Lang got a nasty, dumb holding call on a run play that just got back to the line of scrimmage. It was stupid. Rick Ragnar got beat outside yesterday. They gonna have to get it together. That right side of the line. Eric Decker came in, and Taylor Decker came in and did wonderful. You know what I mean? The left side of the line did well yesterday. The center did well. The right side had two critical mistakes, and I don't know what to say on that. TJ Lane looked like crap. Rick Ragnar looked like crap some of the game yesterday, and that's where most of the pressures was coming from. But Matt Prater made a hell of a kick. They said that he was hit or miss at pregame, and said they wasn't sure he was gonna make it. He hit it, hit it straight through. And it's never easy for a team that's historically a dome team to go outside and get a victory with that much wind. It was cold out there. And not be able to run the ball. If the Lions ever get it right schematically with running the ball and get a running back and get a right scheme to run the ball in the right line, man, Stafford would be, just that much dangerous. Look at Drew Brees this year, they finally committed to running the ball, and his life is a lot more easier. And I know he wished he had that like 5 or 6, 7 years ago. he might have a few more Super Bowls in the bank. But, Lions did well today. We're going to move on to this Vikings prediction video in a bit. But, Ebron is stepping up, man. He is doing well. You got to get credit where credit is due. Stafford looked good in the middle quarters. The Chicago Bears defense is a top 10 defense, I think. They adjusted, but they got to learn to run the ball. But, on to Minnesota next week. Good game for the Lions. We ready for Thanksgiving. It's time to make magic. We out.